I am so long overdue on a tutorial video. It's like insane. But hopefully this is helpful for those of you who are just starting out, those who need a refresher. So let's get started. So starting out, if you want the bare minimum, if you just want your 4 basic colors and your 1 brush, these are your 4 main shades you're gonna have. 9 times out of 10, I will recommend these. Not specific colors, but obviously tailored to your face. Main highlight color, okay, this is what you know as your main color, like your main foundation. This is going to be your brightening highlight, aka your concealer. So your under eyes, T-zone, contour. Going to chisel out those shadows. If you are new to contour, don't let this scare you, okay? I promise you it's so easy. And then your lip and cheek. So blush and lip. And then I usually recommend this brush starting out. This is the 3D brush, so it has this more like dense fluffy end and then the tapered end for under your eyes. So I'm going to show you guys how to put this on. Do not be scared if it's your first time. I promise you it is the easiest, most foolproof thing ever. So here we go. So I'm going to actually start with my contour. I'm just going to kind of shift all of these down one, because when you first get your palette, this is usually how I recommend that you start it, is the order you're going to apply it. So it's easy to remember. You don't have to worry about skipping around. So contour, main highlight, brightening highlight, lip and cheek. Okay, so we're going to start with the more circular end, not this tapered end. And we're going to lightly dab into our contour. It does not take a lot to get enough on the brush to apply to your face. I'm just going to do 1/2 of my face so you guys can see the difference, and this doesn't take as long. So the first place we're going to contour is where we have that natural shadow right underneath our cheekbone. And we're just going to pick up a tiny bit, and we're going to call it stipple with cream. You really want to just press this into your skin because you want it to take on that second skin. And you can always add more. It's really hard to take product off your face. Okay, second place is right along your hairline right here. So for up here, I just get as close to my hairline as possible and just follow the natural curve of my hairline. And then the last place our contour goes is right underneath our jaw, where you can see we have that natural shadow already. So there's our contour. It's very minimal, okay? There's not a lot of product on my face, not any product left on my brush, so I can go right into my next color, which is your main highlight. So for your main highlight, this is like your foundation. So you're gonna put this around your contour. We're not gonna put it where our contour is because we don't need to do that. So we're gonna dip in so lightly, and we're just going to start stippling. So you're going to press this. You don't really want to swipe it around since it's cream. I kind of do like a stipple and swipe motion kind of together just so I get more area. So I'm going to go underneath that contour, kind of in between my contour on my jaw and my cheekbone. And I'm just going to fill in the gaps. See, I'm just picking up a tiny bit of product each time so I don't overdo it. Okay, and you can just kind of see it all coming together. If it's the right color, it should blend in seamlessly. It should not leave any texture. It should look like your skin. If it's too light of a color, you're going to be able to see it. It's going to look chalky. It's going to look textury. That means you need to shade up, which is why I am here to help you with that. So do you see the glow it's bringing to my face? All the coverage it's giving me? I'm going to put a little bit right on my lid because I do have super like veiny eyelids. Okay, so this is just our 2 colors. Look at the difference already. It is crazy. Now I'm going to flip the brush over to this like triangular side, and I'm going to dab very lightly into this lighter shade, which is my brightening / concealing shade. And I am just very lightly going to tap this right in my inner corner. right underneath my eye, and then I'm just gonna blend it out in like this triangle, but I'm only gonna apply the product here and blend from there, so I'm not over applying the product. Okay, and then in between my brows, down my nose, and center on my chin as well. And I just kind of tap all those lines out. Okay, flip back over to this side. This is your lip and cheek color. This one's kind of been in there for a while, so I gotta dig in a little bit more. But then your lip and cheek, you're just gonna apply right to the apples and blend up. And any harsh lines, you just wanna tap out because you don't want any harshness. And then I'm also gonna put this on my lips. Since it's a lip cheek, it doubles as both. Okay, so there's our one side that is done. And here's the side that's not. At the very end, so after we applied these 4 colors, I go ahead and spot conceal any place that I need any extra coverage with my darkest color. Okay, so this is another thing that I really want to hit on. Any blemishes or anything you want to cover, you want to cover with a darker color. Anything lighter is going to bring out the texture and you're going to see it even more. We are misinformed as far as covering blemishes with a lighter color. It doesn't work, okay? So always use this darker color to cover up any blemishes, and always do it at the end. So after you're done blending everything, because if you try to do it before that, you're just gonna keep blending it out and you're gonna keep adding product to your face that you don't need to keep adding. So I'm just gonna go in with my finger, and anywhere I have a little blemish, I'm just going to very lightly tap with my main color. Okay, so there's your 4 colors. At this point, you want to set it. Cream makeup does not set itself. That is the beauty of it. So this is the translucent setting powder I recommend. I love it. It is like $5. I recommend this to everybody. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Color 100 translucent powder. I set at the end. You can use the same brush if you don't have anything else. I do personally love our powder brush. It has this super dense end here that's flat, so it really allows me to pick up this powder and really push it into my skin. That way it controls all the shine, and it just, I feel like it sets it the best out of any brush because it really gets that powder into the skin. Now the main thing with cream, main concern people have is it gonna move all over my face? Is it gonna come off? No. If you apply the right amount, you honestly should not even feel it before you apply this powder. But for me, it's the whole shine thing. I don't like to look shiny like anywhere. So this setting powder seals the deal. It mattifies it, it controls the shine, and it just sets it. As always, let me know if you guys have any questions. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.